Hello, and welcome back to Nails by Sora. Today is going to be really simple and straightforward, which, to be honest, I've really needed after the past couple of weeks. Excuse me, trying to get over a bit of a head cold, but I wanted to try out this new brand that I've been kind of, not that I've been seeing it all over the place, but I've had a lot of Korean gel brands popping up in my YouTube feed lately. And when I went and searched for Korean gels, this is the first brand that popped up, and coincidentally, it's the one that I've been seeing on YouTube. It's one of the number one Korean brands in Korea, or in the world of Korean gels, called Kokoist. They do have a U.S. distributor. I'll link it down in the description box below. But they're basically, it's not pudding gels. It's just gel polish that's in pot form. And they're very easy to use. I absolutely love them. The consistency is chef's kiss. No complaints. But I also wanted to try this company, DGel. They also have a U.S. distributor. They also have their Korean site also ships to the U.S. But it's basically this one at least is Build-A-Gel in a pump form, which I will show when I go to use it. Very simple. But on the cover it shows I don't know what the abbreviations stand for, SIC, mid, and bio. I thought that SIC was actually the SIC was actually indicative of it being the loosest form of their base gel, but it's actually their thickest. And it can be used as a base gel, a Build-A-Gel. It can be used to form extensions. Mid is their mid-range, and bio is their loosest formula, which is basically for filling in between thick glitters, for using it as a base coat. You can basically use it for anything. It is a little bit loose to use for a for creating extensions, so I wouldn't advise that. But I will be getting the other ones in the coming months. They're a little bit more on the expensive side. They're $45 a pot, but they are refillable. All you have to do is order the gel packets. I'm not sure how to remove the lid, but I will find that out and let you know. But I absolutely love the product. I'm going to use it as my gel filler for my extensions, and I will show you how I do that. But it's going to be a very straightforward gel polish manicure today with neutrals. They are pink beige, sand beige, and taupe, and they have gold flecks in them, as you can see. And I absolutely love them, and I'm very excited to show you how they apply. So first I started off with Model 1's Nail Dehydrator. Then I'm going to go in with the nail primer as usual. Going to let that rest and get tacky. Yeah, so I'm going to let that rest for a couple of minutes on my nails so it dries, and then I'm going to go on to the Build-A-Gel layer with DGel. So a couple of other products I picked up is this little flashlight UV. It's for quick cure. It's got a little button over here that you press and it goes on, and you can use it to just flash cure your nails. Really, it's just, another toy to have. I have another flash cure lamp, my Sidewinder, which I use all the time, but I think this is a little bit more handy. You can really use it multi-directional and aim it where you really need it. And then these brushes by Kokoist, which are my favorite brushes in the world. They're so supple and so smooth, and the bristles are just makes application so much easier. So I got a couple of the flat brushes and I got some of the fine liners, which I like to use whenever I'm doing a gel application. I like to use a fine liner so that I can really pull the gel close to the cuticle. I'm going to show you how I do that. But for right now, we're going to get into DGel's clear base. So like I said, this is pump action. You just have to gently depress it and a bead will pop up on the top. Then I'm going to pull off what I need like that. And just like a regular gel application, I'm going to concentrate it towards the center of the nail and then push it down towards the cuticle. It does flow a little bit easier than standard builder gel. I'm going to take a little bit more. Float it up the nail. So this is going to be more of a product demonstration versus a tutorial on how to use builder gel. I believe I've done a video on that already, but I can certainly do another one. If you want one, please leave a comment down below. And like all gel liquids, this is self-leveling. So once you get it how you like it, look at it from all angles. Didn't I just say this wasn't going to be a tutorial? Then you can just turn your thumb upside down. And I'm going to use my little flashlight just to cure it so I don't have to stick my hand in the lamp. I had intended on doing a few dip manicures, but after I did my last video, I popped an immediate cold. And I was kind of nervous that I was displaying signs of dip flu. It turns out most likely it's just a run-of-the-mill head cold or upper respiratory infection, because it seems to be going around the restaurant where I work. So crossing my fingers metaphorically that it's not dip flu, but I figured I'd take a beat away from it and just revert back to gel. Okay, so now that I've got all nails done, I'm going to go in and do a full cure for 60 seconds. And while that's going, I'm going to clean off the pump. You don't want to leave uncured gel on top. I mean, it does have a lid, but it just seems a little unsanitary to me, so I'm just going to take a little bit of rubbing alcohol. I'm going to give it a nice wipe. One-handed. And then I'm going to put the cover back on. So now we've got our base all done, and I'm going to go into the colors. I'm going to do one color at a time because I have a penchant for getting mixed up with them. They are very similar, as you can see. So I'm going to start off with the pink beige. Then I'm going to go into the sand beige and then the taupe gold. I think I mixed up the lids. Is that sand beige? Does that look like sand beige? Yes. I'm going to be using the same flat brush that I used with the, my cats are very upset. They found a lizard and I took the lizard away and returned them to the outside. So now they're looking around confused. But anyway, so I'm going to start off with the pink beige and going to go in on my thumb and ring finger. But it's up to you how many layers you want to use for opacity. It tends to be very sheer, as you will see. I didn't really want to see my nail behind it. I wanted quite an opaque application, and I was going to put another color on underneath, but I decided that I wanted to try to build up the opacity with the color itself. So I'm going to do 3 layers, and I am going to make sure that I drag it rather thinly across the nail because I don't want to, I had to do a little bit of filing on my left hand to take down the bulk at the tip, at the free edge, and I don't want to have to do that again. I'd like to just, go in, do the color, do the base and top coat to seal it, and then move on. So I'm going to quick cure. Flash cure my thumb a little bit and move on to my ring finger. Now with this brush, you can get quite close to the cuticle, but I sometimes have trouble getting along the side walls. So that's when I tend to go in with a fine liner and pull the color down. And I do that just like so. Nothing on it. I'm just going to pull the color down towards the cuticle and wrap it around the sidewall. Now I'm going to do my first cure for 30 seconds. So now we're moving on to the next color. I'm going to follow the same steps that I did with my thumb and my ring finger. I'm going to put on some music so that you can watch and enjoy, and I will come back when all my nails are done. All right, so that's all the nails done. I did pull a little bit along the free edge on this nail, so I'm just going to trim that up. I'm not going to file my nails, as I said before. Get this one also. My aim was really to get it as minimal as possible so that I didn't have any pooling on the free edge where it bulked up the shape of the nail. And I think I pretty well achieved that. If you can see, where's my, yeah. It's a pretty subtle apex. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a base coat and then a top coat, and then that's going to be it. I'm using my Madam Glam base and top coat. They are HEMA free. This is not sponsored. I just absolutely love the brand. And I'm going to cure for 60 seconds in between. I'm using a 65 watt lamp, but most brands suggest that you excuse me, cure for at least a minute in a UV lamp. This is a combined UV LED lamp, but I'm going to err on the side of caution and still do a minute, even though it's a higher wattage than what I was using before, which was 45 watt. It's a brand new lamp, and I'm very excited about it. I've got a lot of new products. I'm spending a lot of money that I shouldn't be spending. But anyway, so I'm going to continue with this, and then I will come back for the wrap-up. Cannot be overstated how much I love this brand and these products. I absolutely love the colors. I love how easy the product goes on. And even the brushes, the quality, everything is just top notch. That's not to say that the products that I've been using to date aren't good. They are. I love everything that I've purchased. There are colors that I've used once that I may not use again just because they don't present on my hands, my skin tone, as well as they did online. But I can honestly say that I will be going back to Kokoist and seeing what else is out there, because businesses extend beyond our local markets, and it's worth researching what else is out there and seeing what else you like, what products are different in other countries, and just playing around and seeing what else is out there. So that's going to be this video. I love the neutral palette. I'm so happy with it, and I will be bringing more to you in the future. I did intend to play with some Aurora nail designs, as I'm sure you've seen them all over the place. I'm thinking of doing a series on different ways to achieve the same look, different looks, different Aurora, excuse me, different Aurora background colors. This one is a pinky green. I've seen them blue iridescent, kind of like this one. I've seen them all over the place. This is upcoming in the next week or so. Excited to play with that. And that's it. Please give me a like and a subscribe so that you can be alerted to any new content when it drops every Monday and Thursday. Please leave any comments down in the comment section below. I will leave all information for the products that I used in this video in the description box below, and I will see you in the next video.